Okay, Ariel, another question. What is the difference between the Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David, between the first coming and the second coming?
All right, so you just give one of the general answer. Really, Jesus is both of them. In the first coming, he realized Mashiach ben Yosef of his soul. He didn't realize all his potential. He didn't realize his possibility to be Mashiach ben David.
He didn't manifest it in this world.
He was not yet. In the second coming, he will realize Mashiach ben David as well.
Manifest or realize.
Mashiach ben David, it means, is Mashiach that came from the family of David. What he is not the son of David, like he said by himself. Right? In the first coming, he asked the Prushim, Mashiach,
Pharisees,
the Pharisees, Mashiach, the son of who he is? So they tell him he is the son of David. So then he said, how come David called Mashiach my Lord? Adoni, shev limini. My Lord, sit on my right. Right? How come? Right? So he didn't give much explanation. He didn't say, I am not Mashiach ben David. He just say, it's not simple as you think. Really, what was revealed here is what you call the root of David. This is what he realized. The root of David is David and is the root of David. Right? The root of David, you can say that this is the most high soul of Mashiach. This is the essence of what we call Mashiach. It's a part of the soul, you call it Yechidah. So it's the general Yechidah of Am Yisrael. The part of the soul have 5 parts.
the structure of the soul.
Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Chaya, Yechidah. If David represents the general Nefesh of Am Yisrael, what is the low part of the soul, the root of the lowest part of the soul, Mashiach represents the higher part of the soul. The highest. It means the generality of the highest part of the soul. Right? Each one have the spark of Mashiach. Each one is Jesus, have a point of Jesus, of Mashiach, right? If it was revealed or not, but each Jew, each person in potential, he has his private Yechidah. But it's a general Yechidah of Am Yisrael. And this is what he realized in the first coming. It's what we call Yeshu. Yeshu in order number, Gematria equal Yechidah. Have to do with unity. It means Yud is a 10 letter, Shin is a 21 letter, usually Shin equal 300, but here we do only the order place of the letter in the alphabet. Shin is a 21 letter, Vav is a 6 letter, so 10 plus 21 plus 6 equal 37. What is Yechidah? Okay, Yud is 10, Chet is 8, Yud is 10, Dalit is 4, Hey is 5. Right, so this is what he realized in the first coming. The other part of his soul was separate from the Yechidah. They was not realized in his short life. They was separate from him when he was crucified, and
you're talking about the
other
nefesh connected to the nefesh.
The other part, I don't want to get in detail how it was separate exactly.
Okay, no.
I explained this in different video. All right, like Adam and Eve was separate when they was created like twin Siam, and then they were separate right? They were separate. So Eve is like Mashiach ben David, and Adam is like Mashiach ben Yosef. They were separate. So in the end of the day, they can meet again face to face as different personality with a free choice. All right? If she is connected to Adam like this, it's not a love from free choice. It's just it's like one thing. They were separate and they was connected back to back. They were separate. And this part that was separate is Mashiach ben David, and this part stay in Am Yisrael. Right? So in every generation, this part of Mashiach ben David split to three personality, three other personality. Right? And these three personality exist in Am Yisrael, and we need them to bring the Mashiach.
Which are these three personalities?
Is what you call the priest Mashiach, Eliyahu Hanavi, and Mashiach ben David. Three personality. Sometimes we call them the horse, the mule, and the donkey. Sometimes we call them Yishai, David, and Shlomo. Sometimes we call them the sun, the moon, and what is between the sun and the moon, what is the woman in the book of Revelation. All right, so we gave a lot of lesson about these three personalities that have to do with the three other rider on the horse. It is the rider on the green horse, refer to Jesus. Yarok, green, equal Jesus. All right, this is one rider. All what it is written on the book of Revelation have to be transformed as blessing, as good thing. It's just question of interpretation. It's all good there. There are no curse there. Mm-hmm. Right? All the beast, it's good. All the 666 is good too. It can be good too. All right? They are always parallel out of holiness, but we have to catch, to understand the good interpretation of the book of Revelation too. And right, so then the rider on the green horse refer to Jesus. I gave in the past a lesson about the four rider on the four horse. Right, get to more detail exactly. So just something general that Mashiach ben David refer to three personality, and one of them, what have to do with Eliyahu Hanavi, the concept what we call Eliyahu Hanavi, and have to do with David, is the one that is going to receive the part of the soul what is below the Yechida, what is the Chaya, what have to do with Mashiach ben David, and is going to receive the part of the soul what is above the Chaya, what is the Yechida, what is Mashiach ben Yosef. It means the second coming, it's all the four, represent all the part of the soul. Start with the body, what is below the soul. It's the rider on the white horse, have to do with the concept of, with the priest, with somebody that talk in the name of the physical reality of the snake, have to do with the rectification of the snake.
You need a king and a priest together.
Now,
right?
It is somebody that will become the king, is Eliyahu Hanavi, is David. David will become the king, but he is not going to become the king before he is going to receive all the soul what is above him. And even when he will receive...
Yeshua, right?
Includes
Jesus. The soul of Yeshua.
Yes. And we will not be sure that is Mashiach ben David before he builds the temple. We can think that it might be Mashiach ben David because he do good thing in the world, right? This will be after the retrial, after it is a peace, he do good thing in the world, he teach all the world Torah, his kibbutz galuyot, there are a lot of good thing happen. But the last thing before that you have to do before we know that he is Mashiach is to build the temple. In the moment he builds the temple, it will be revelation from above. It's like God revelation, everybody will see who is Jesus. Everybody will see with the building of the temple, with the sacrifice will be giving, everybody will see with his own eyes, he will see the Mashiach coming with Atik Yomin, with God. Alright? Everybody will see all.
Ancient of Days.
Alright, so when we talk about the second coming as Mashiach ben David, is the full realization of what we talk Mashiach ben David, and it's three personality, three different people. One of them passed away. The one that is in the middle is the one that is going to receive the soul of the one that passed away, and is going to receive what is Mashiach ben David, and is going to receive the soul of Jesus. This soul that he will have, this will give him the power to be Mashiach ben David. They teach all the word Torah, reveal all the secret of Mashiach.
So that is the second coming.
This is the second coming, but still, we are not sure, because according to the halacha, if he didn't build the temple, is probably Mashiach, but we are not sure. Right? So this is important to mention, because Jesus says that if you don't see me, it's not yet Mashiach, you have to see me. Right? He say, you will see me.
Talking about the second coming.
Yeah, you will see me
coming.
Before you see me with your eyes coming, you cannot know. Alright, so be careful.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.